Congratulations once again, sports fans. You got the winning wager. You know who I am. I'm Stan the Man with the winning way plan to make you money on Saturday, September 13th, 2025. All right, this is the third edition of 3 segments that we're doing for Saturday's college football games. We've looked at the early games, we looked at the mid-afternoon games. Now we're going to take a look at the evening games, starting at 6 Eastern time, a game that can be seen on ESPN+. It's Liberty, a 4.5-point favorite at Bowling Green. We like Liberty minus the points, and we like this game to go under 51.5. At 6 Eastern, a game that can also be seen on ESPN+. It's Florida Atlantic at Florida International. We like Florida International minus the 2.5, and we like this total to go over 58.5 points. At 7 Eastern, a game that can be seen on Fox Sports 1 Network. Western Michigan at number 9, Illinois. The Fighting Illini, a 27.5-point favorite. We like Illinois to cover that, and we also like this game to go under 50.5 points. A game at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Number 17, Ole Miss, is at Arkansas. Ole Miss is a 6.5-point favorite. But I tell you what, we like the Razorbacks at home plus the 6.5. So let's take the Razorbacks plus the points, but let's add a point and take Arkansas to plus 7 here. And we also like this game to go over the total of 62.5. A game that can be seen on the ACC network, also at 7 Eastern. Old Dominion is catching 6.5 at Virginia Tech. We like Old Dominion plus the 6.5. We're going to buy half a point up and make Old Dominion plus 7. We also like this total to go under 50.5 points. In a game between Jacksonville State and Georgia Southern at Georgia Southern, this game can be seen on ESPN+. Jacksonville State is catching 3.5. We like Jacktown State plus 3.5. And we also like the total to go over 57.5 here. All right, a game at 7:30 Eastern that can be seen on ABC is Florida at LSU. Florida's unranked after last week's loss, but LSU is currently ranked number 3. We like the LSU Tigers minus 7.5. Let's go ahead and buy that half a point and get them down to minus 7. And we also like this game to go under 46.5 points. And a game at 7:30 Eastern that can be seen on NBC and Peacock. It's number 16 Texas A&M at number 8 Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish are currently 6.5-point favorites, but we like Texas A&M plus the 6.5. Again, we'll buy that half a point up to 7, and we like this total to go over 49.5 points. I'm going to turn the page and see what else we got here tonight, or Saturday night, I should say. All right. At 7:30 Eastern on ESPNU, it's Eastern Michigan at Kentucky. Kentucky is a prohibitive favorite. We like the Wildcats minus the 25.5, and we also like this game to go over 48.5 points. At 7:45 Eastern time on the SEC network, it's Vanderbilt catching 3.5 at South Carolina. We like the Vanderbilt Vols, or whatever they are, the Commodores. I'm sorry, folks. We like the Vanderbilt Commodores plus the 3.5 at South Carolina. All right, at 10:30 Eastern on ESPN, a Big Ten battle between Minnesota at Cal. Minnesota's favored by 2.5. I'll tell you what, we're going to take the Golden Bears of California plus the 2.5. Once again, you want to buy half a point up to get Cal plus 3. Do that. We also like this Minnesota-Cal game to go under 41.5 points. All right, also at 10:30 Eastern, a game that can be seen on the ACC network. It is Boston College at Stanford. We like Boston College minus the 13.5 here, and we like this game to go under the total of 44.5. All right, well, that's it for Saturday's actions. I'm Stan the Man saying thanks for being with us, and be sure to join us next time for the winning wager.